Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And in this video is gonna be a little entertaining because y'all know with me, when it comes down to debating, I'm not the one to debate. But when it comes down to me having motivational content and talking about some real stuff to help wake the people up, some people are gonna agree with me, and there's gonna be people that are gonna disagree with me. People can feel however they wanna feel, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like I always say, I'm here to help, not harm. But I got a question for y'all about these two individuals because one of them is like a pan, like, they're all about, building up the black community. They're like a pan African. They're all about building up the black community, providing positivity for the black community, always saying amazing things about black brothers and black sisters. But you see, the other one on the other side is the one that always talks about the negativity of the black community. They always talking about negative things about black people. Like I said, there was a lot of people that were comparing this individual to Uncle Ruckus on the Boondocks, but you see, the other one on the other hand is all about being pan-African, all about providing great opportunities in the black community and saying positive things about the black community. Because like I said, I'm all about positivity in the black community too, because in the black community, my fellow black brothers and my fellow black sisters, we can support one another. We can start businesses together. We can help each other. We don't have to be jealous of each other when one of us starts up a business and it ends up turning out as successful as we thought it would. If it turns out successful, awesome. Let's be proud of each other and let's provide opportunities for each other. We don't have to be jealous of each other. We can work together and we can come together. But anyway, I got a question for y'all. And this is a debate battle. Who do y'all feel would win in a debate between Dr. Umar Johnson versus Charleston White? You know what I mean? If you a supporter of either one of these, Dr. Umar Johnson or Charleston White, let's have a discussion about this because I heard that Dr. Umar Johnson, he had beef with Kevin Samuels, which Kevin Samuels, he ended up passing away. God rest his soul, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, but most likely, I'm pretty sure, like, with Charleston White, Dr. Umar Johnson probably has beef with Charleston White too. But the thing about both Dr. Umar Johnson and Charleston White that I like is that both of them, some of the stuff that Charleston White talks about is real stuff. But the stuff when he's saying negative things about the black community and about black people, I do feel that Charleston White is wrong for that. But that's the thing about it. Charleston White pretty much made a living for himself. He was able to make a living for himself for saying negative things about the black community. I mean, Charleston White pretty much became a millionaire for talking negative about the black community. But yeah, who do y'all feel would win in a debate battle between Dr. Umar Johnson versus Charleston White? Let's have a discussion about this. I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. Who do I feel would win in a debate battle between Dr. Umar Johnson and Charleston White? No, this is not a rap battle. Neither one of these individuals are rappers. Both of these individuals are both like speakers. They do interviews on podcast. I mean, Dr. Umar Johnson, he's a pan African. He's pan African. I mean, he's all about that. He's against interracial dating, and he's also against black men marrying white women. Now, me personally, do I have a problem with interracial marriage? Not at all. I feel that interracial marriage is a beautiful thing. I feel that interracial relationships is a beautiful thing. The stuff that Dr. Umar says about interracial marriage, I don't agree with that. But Dr. Umar Johnson, he does talk about some real stuff that I do that is factual, that is true. Same thing with Charleston White, but yeah, a debate battle between Dr. Umar Johnson and Charleston White. I feel that this is a debate that'll definitely get real heated. This is a debate that'll turn into a heated argument. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Could it get so heated that a fight could break out? I don't know. But I feel like in a debate, I feel that Charleston White could probably get the victory because, again, Dr. Umar Johnson, he's all about saying positive things about the black community to help lift the black community up, to help lift the black community up. And I like that. That's what I like about Dr. Umar Johnson. Charleston White is always saying negative things about the black community, and you see that right there. That's what I don't like about Charleston White, just like I don't like the fact that he pretty much became rich for saying negative things about the black community. But Charleston White talks about real stuff too, but I feel like this is a debate that would get pretty heated, but Charleston White would probably edge the victory. But I mean, I do feel it's kind of like on both sides either way. I do feel that Dr. Umar Johnson, like could also like get the victory, but you see some people, they'll say that like with Dr. Umar Johnson, with him being overeducated, like when it comes to other subjects, they feel that like he's not really all that logic. But yeah, Dr. Umar Johnson, I like some of the stuff that he talks about. And I even like some of the stuff that Charleston White talks about. But when he says negative things about the black community, black people, I don't like that. And yes, there is a lot of negativity in the black community that goes on that does need to be addressed. The black on black crimes, being jealous of one another. Like, see, that is something that does need to be discussed, and that is something that does need to be talked about, and it does need to be addressed. It's always a good idea to have discussions about what can be done to fix that issue. You know what I mean? Should there be more positivity in the black community? Yes. One of the main issues that we have in the black community is the mainstream rap music. These rappers always rapping about drug usage, violence, all of the running up on their ops, shooting, killing, rapping about putting something in someone's drink because y'all know the song UOENO by Rocco. When you listen to Rick Ross' verse where he talks about saying that he put you know what all up in her champagne and she didn't even know it. See, that verse that Rick Ross rapped, that verse promoted date you know what. It promoted date like the R, I gotta be careful of the words that I use because you know how YouTube do, but see, for Rick Ross to put that verse in his song, like that right there, it was a little out of line, but you see, that's how it is in mainstream hip hop. They want these rappers to, these labels, they control these artists. Now, don't get me wrong, am I a fan of Rick Ross? Yes, I love Rick Ross. I feel that Rick Ross is one of the dopest lyricists, but that verse right there was a little out of line. The song that he did with Rocco called UONO, but yeah, a debate battle between Dr. Umar Johnson versus Charleston White. I feel like it'll be comical, but at the same time, it'll turn out into a heated debate. You know what I mean? Because you know Lupe Fiasco and Chris Webby, they got into a heated debate about the you know what, like, but yeah, a debate between Dr. Umar Johnson versus Charleston White. I feel that Charleston White would probably maybe get the victory because there's some people that probably feel that with Charleston White that he keeps it too real about all of the negativity that be going down in the black community. But it's like Charleston White is always saying something negative about the black community and about black people. It's like he never really has anything positive to say. But you see, Dr. Umar Johnson, he's all about lifting up the black community, and that's what I like about Dr. Umar. But Dr. Umar Johnson, he talks about the negativity that happens in the black community too. And, like what needs to be addressed. Charleston White, you know what I mean? I mean, both of these individuals, they both talk about things that I don't really agree with, but there are times where when they're talking, they speak a lot of facts. But yeah, if you're a supporter of either one of these individuals, either one of these speakers, Dr. Umar Johnson or Charleston White, like, if they were like to get into a debate, who do y'all feel would win? Do you feel it'll be comical, and do you feel it could get heated at the same time? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, my new record, Create Your Own Reality Part 2. It's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.